Hello everybody, this is Naomi. The other day, whenever I hit 100 subscribers, I had asked everybody if there was anything they would like to see me make or how I do something. And I had Jennifer had asked me how I store my stickers. So I was going to show how I store them, what I store them in, and why. And so here we go. I store mine in a box. And the reason for this is I can decorate this box any color to match my room. I'm not out a lot of money because I like to spend my money and with my craft supplies rather than on things to store my stuff in. If it messes up, gets, whatever, you're out a box and a couple of sheets of paper. Where if it broke down the side, you had to go replace it, you're out whatever that container cost. So what I do, I take a box, whatever size box that I'm wanting to store my pieces in. I take my paper and I lay it down on the table and I center the box to how I want it. And I normally draw it out, and I've already done all of this. Then I come back and I will cut down the side. And the thing that I've learned, I'm just out this piece of paper. Maybe 4 pieces of paper tops. But since these match my room, the coloration, other than the orange. The orange is the only thing that does not match my room. I always give that to my daughter, or I use it for other projects. But these are 9 by 12s. I get them at Dollar General in their little crafty section. There's two sheets of each style. So there's 2 purples, 2 designs, 2 turquoise, 2 design, 2 green design, 2 oranges design, 2 pinks, and 2 designs. So I just use this, and it goes with my room theme, the colors that I like, my color schemes, and like I said, I'm not out a lot of money. And I either pick my boxes up at Dollar General, wherever I can get my boxes from is where I pick them up. This just happens to be a few boxes that I got at the post office. It was the right size box, so I'm going to use it for that. So now I'm just going to take my scoreboard. Nope, that's not my scoreboard. Where did you go, Brad? There you are. I'll take my scoreboard and I'm going to line this up. And I'm going to score down this side, spin it around, do the same here. That gives me easier folds. And gee, I hate doing it this way. But anyway, take a ruler. Something else that I do, if I can't, I have my small one out. My big one's in my drawer. So I just take a, score it down like so. It will give you a score line that you can use. So and then I take this one and just give it a little bit of pressure. And I see a corner that I didn't finish cutting because I kind of angled these in just a smidget because they're going to fold into the box. Then I take my score tape, and I've already done all the other ones. I'm just showing you the basics of this. I'm sure you've all decorated a box sometime or another. But if you hadn't and you would like me to do a better tutorial on how I do the whole thing, let me know and I can do that. But for the most part, it's pretty easy. Put my score tape down. Just about getting to the end of this. I knew I was getting close. So, I'm going to see just how much I can get off of here before it starts pulling the paper. So, there's the end of that one. I'll lay it down to there. Grab the other roll I got over here. It's the good thing about having my desks so close together. It's not that far to go to get it. Okay. Put a piece on this end and this end. There's that. And there's that. And like I said, I've already, and I just take, varnish these down. This little thing that I have in my hand is actually a little scraper that you use on window tint and stuff like that. It's got a soft side that it's a little softer, and then a good edge. I have two of these. I love these things. I drilled a hole in the end of it, put a ring in it, and I can hang it. It's right here in front of me at all times. Okay, let's get started doing this here box. So the first thing I do, that's the bottom. Okay, I'm going to take this top piece, and I'm going to center this. Well, I'm off the frame. So, just take it. A lot of times what I do, I'm going to be really honest. And see, I didn't fold this to the scores like I always do. Because sometimes by going ahead and folding that over and getting that score line indicated, it works in your benefit to lining this thing up. See what I'm saying? Then I just undo it. Pull that off. Pull that off. Now lay it down and rub her down. Into the bottom. Pull this piece off. Pull this piece off. Roll her on over. Okay. And you got one piece here. Fold it over. You got one piece here. And fold it over. Now to the inside. I'm going to try to do this where you can see what I'm doing. Alrighty. And there's your box covered up on this side. This side was a little higher, So we just trim it off. And you just keep doing the same thing. And like I said, I've already got these all with the score tape on them. So I'm just going to keep right on along. I'm not going to be saying much until we get to the next part of this. Okay. There's 2 sides already. Comes side number 3. Oops, I didn't cut these inward enough. So what I'm going to do is show you. Since I didn't cut it in enough, you just come back and do a quick little notch inward. Because I want it to lay down on the inside of that box. And sometimes if you don't get it just right, it won't go in the box like you want it to. So there we go. That one. Peel that one off. And then lay her flat. Take this one, peel it off, lay it flat. Turn it to the side. Peel this one off. Peel this one off. And I'm not worried about it having a longer side. You're not going to see the sides anyways because way mine's set, they're side by side, so you don't see it until you pull it out. And if somebody's looking that closely, I don't worry about it. Okay, pull this one up and tuck her on the inside. One more. Same here, fold, fold, fold. And more than likely, so I'm going to go ahead and do it now before I get to that peak. That way I can get her on in there. Okay, so perfect fit. There's that. Raise her up, pull, pull, lay her flat. And I missed the score on this one, but it ain't no big thing. You can always fold her on over Okay. Couple more sides to do, and then the box will be done. Okay. There's that. Undo this side here. Solder in. Solder in and varnish. Okay, now my box is done. Whatever stickers that I'm going to stick in here, I normally do a labeler, and I'll put what stickers is in here. Okay, something that I do, I refurbish old cardboard. This is an old refurbished Fiddle Faddle box. I just cut it down, cut the sides off of it, square it up to whatever size I want. Find me some old paper that I'm not going to use in a craft project, and I glue her down. And I try to save so much stuff from going into the fields. I'm going to be honest, I don't have a lot of junk just sitting around. I use what I've got, and then I start saving. When I start realizing that I'm getting low on it, then I'll start saving up more again. But until then, I only keep a certain amount with me because I don't want, my room to be all cluttered up. And okay, and I only cover the one side. And I made this one just a little bit bigger, so I'm going to lightly trim away what got some sticky on there. So I'll finish trimming this up so that it's flush with it. Okay, then I take my punch board and I decide where I want the top of my dill to be, and I punch it. Then I take my little board here and I put it flush to the back, line up here to where you just barely see the cutter. Take it down until it drops. And now I have a matching set. So I'm going to go get, and like I said, if one section, okay, I have one box over here that is nothing but flowers. That's all that's in that box. It's nothing but flowers. Now, if I have one that's got birds and butterflies, I put all my butterflies in one section. I put all my birds in another section. And that's how I separate them off. Just like so. And just because they're a little smaller than what the actual box is, that don't bother me either. So, let's see. Okay, like this one, for example. It's all flowers. I run them from smallest to biggest, all the way down to the box. And this side, normally, where the tallest side is standing up against the wall. So And then, like I said, I have it labeled flowers. Now, if I had, okay, say birds in here, I would take one of these, stick it in here, and put birds on my label, just right here. That's how I keep mine separated, because if I'm looking for something in particular, I do not want to have to hunt my whole entire room for it. And there's some things that I may not have, but just a very few of, but I've got them separated. Just put a doot in, and that's all there is. So I hope this helps you, Jennifer. If you've got any more questions, let me know. But this is the easiest way I have found to do it, without going and nuts on, whenever you go to find something and then you can't find it. Because I see, like this one, it has birds, butterflies, dragonflies, and flowers. Okay? I've got it in my flower section because I'm going to use more of the flowers than I am the butterfly sections of it. Yes, this is, they're pretty much together, but when I pull this out, if I decide, oh, well, I've used all my flower sections, then wherever these go, then I'll put them in their section. But right now, I've got more flowers than I've got anything else. So, I hope this helps. Thank you. If you liked my video, hit the subscribe button. I've got plenty more things to show you. I still have several things that ladies have asked that they would like to see. So that's what I'm doing now, is trying to do the tutorials on that so their questions are answered. So thank you for watching my video, and have a good day. Thank you.